Hi, I'm Russell from the Barbecue Centre. We've had a fantastic year. We've been working with Richard Holden, the chef. We've been showing people how to cook on Weber barbecues, how to build them, how to work with them, how to clean them. We've had a super year. So next year we are going to expand it by 40 to 50% with new products which you would not believe. New ideas, whole new concept of what we're going to do with Weber barbecues. We're going to go out shortly and meet Richard Holden, which I know is getting ready for today's demonstration, and I am really excited for next year. So join us on this journey and enjoy cooking with the Weber barbecues and with Richard and myself. Morning, Richard.
Morning.
I've been explaining to everybody inside what we are doing for next year and all the new exciting things and what's happened this year, and it's been an amazing year, hasn't it?
It has.
It's taken off from nowhere. And
well, we did the first demo back in March, didn't we? And we've just had, I think we've done a dozen or so demos throughout the year, different themes, and we've had so many people here for them. Everybody from complete beginners to people that have had their barbecues for like 10, 15, 20 years, who just want to get more involved and more advanced with their cooking because they're fed up with the same old, same old.
Yeah. Well, the guy with 10 years couldn't cook, was giving up with his barbecue, came to the demonstration.
Oh, the guy with his Genesis?
Yeah, and then sends a picture of the pork belly which he had he was over the moon.
Yeah, because you remember he didn't know the difference between direct and indirect heat, and we explained it, and then he sent that picture in via Facebook.
So, absolutely brilliant. And the most important thing is that people are learning now not to put these barbecues away in the winter time.
Absolutely.
Because we're cooking turkeys at Christmas.
Absolutely, just about to do Christmas
amazing,
demo,
and all the displays that we're going to do today. We've got two, one this morning, one this afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hold you up.
Thank you very much.
And see you later on, and I'll be mixing with the crowd later on.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the
Thanks,
day.
Russell.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Morning, everybody. Morning. All good? Yeah? We're going to be using gas and charcoal today. This barbecue, because I'm outside completely and I don't have the option to put my food that is resting in a warm place in my kitchen, this is my warming cupboard. I've just got one burner on low just so that this will actually keep warm, so that I can, as things are cooked before I want to serve them, I can just put them in there. So I'm using the 3 barbecues. You can do this with one barbecue, whether it's gas or charcoal. If I show something on gas, you can do it on charcoal and vice versa. Okay, so if you've got a charcoal barbecue and I show something on gas, then do not worry that you can't do it on your barbecue, because I'm not doing it on the style that suits yours at home. And the thing that you do is you use something like a smoker box, and if you notice that inverted V underneath, this is designed to sit on one of those flavorizer bars, one of those angled pieces of metal that sits over the burner tube, gets incredibly hot, and has a high surface area, and that high surface area complements with the high surface area on the underside of this chip box, and it transfers the heat into the metal and then into the chips. If they get the wrong size griddle plate, so say they get the Genesis griddle plate and they put it on a Spirit, it takes up too much cooking area for the size of the barbecue, and you reduce the airflow going through the barbecue and you can't get it to the right temperature. So it'll be the same thing.
Yeah,
you're putting too big of an obstruction in there for the airflow. So there is a limit, but there's always bigger barbecues and there's always a Smoky Mountain. So there's always plenty of options at Riverside.
We'll keep
Do you like what I did there? Do you like what I did there? Do you like what I did there? Yeah.
That's very good.
So you can mix your chips. That's the next thing that I'm going to say is you can mix your chips. So you can do, if you, like cherry will give you a beautiful mahogany on your food. So if you put too much cherry on, your food will be really, really darkly, intensely mahogany colour. But if you're doing ribs for competition, they might use hickory with a chip or with a chunk or two of the cherry because you get the flavour of the more intense wood, but you then get the colour on your ribs of the cherry. So mixing your chips, experiment. It's like mixing spices and herbs from your spice cupboard. It's all personal. I might like certain things with certain meats and certain vegetables. You might think, oh, it's all right, but I can do better than that. And that's great, go for it, yeah? So with your chips, just play around with them, have an experiment. If you try something and you think it's not particularly smoky, add more next time or use a more intense wood smoke. Or if you think I don't like that, don't write smoking off, just try a different wood chip. I hope you all have a great, safe journey home and wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Been a fantastic day, isn't it?
It has. Such two really good groups.
Yeah.
Two really, really good groups.
Now, Richie, we've had a fantastic day.
We have.
I'm sure they've learned a lot.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
have.
exhausted.
Two
It's gone
fantastic.
dark. It's the early winter's coming in.
Yeah, two fantastic groups this afternoon. Both just all sorts of levels of the spectrum, from people that have just got a barbecue to people that have, you know, been doing it a while. But we're doing more of these next year, aren't we?
Oh yeah. No, what you need to do is watch our channel, join our email address. We're going to channel stuff over to you straight after Christmas. We've got lots of things, as I've already mentioned, going on for next year. Really excited to be working with Richard.
Yep,
and
likewise.
we're having some fun. We're producing videos on how to cook on the barbecues. So stay with us, enjoy the next year coming up, and we're always here. You can contact Richard and I on both of our channels. Richard, it's been a pleasure.
Look forward to the next year.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a beer.
Let's go grab a beer. Thank you.